What's good, YouTube? It's so money is saying you already know the vibes. You feel me? We back with another reaction. This is a live reaction. We gonna watch Hassan Campbell full live right now. You know what I'm saying? Good morning for everybody that's gonna be tuning in. You feel me? I'm not gonna waste no time because it's early. So let me see.
By the angels, get out of there. Get out of Sodom and Gomorrah. Get out. Because God's wrath was going to come. Now it's crazy, right? Because I like to drop jewels on y'all. In today's time, because a lot of people don't believe them stories, but in today's time, we've seen energy proton weapons, beams, burn Hawaii. It is being revealed in the next 3 years that certain armies will be using beams. Beams, you know the shit that you see, boom, 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 in Return of the Jedi, Empire Strike Back, boom, boom. So now when you sit back and you look, or you go through certain areas and on social media, TikTok, all this stuff, you start to see old civilizations where things was turned into stones right where they stood. That's energy weapons that did that. But now let's take it back to Sodom and Gomorrah, where people was turned to stone because they was burnt in the places where they stood at. So everything that seemed like it was make-believe during those times, we are actually seeing the creation. We're not seeing God with these creations. We're seeing man with these creations. And when you sit back and you look at and you analyze what Orlando Brown stands for, when he's sitting up there, he's talking to you about the industry, and he's telling you that Lucifer is the father. And y'all think that he's in his imagination and he's acting, but Lucifer is the father of Hollywood. Lucifer is the father of the music industry. You can't get in that music industry without going through the father. Who's the father? Lucifer. You don't have to believe in the devil. The devil believes in you. Charleston White, to live evil is backwards. You want to steal my shit, I'll hit you with it with a chair. To live evil is backwards. When you look at Charleston White, he reminds me of the little imp dude from 300, the hunchback.
Oh,
he
nah, that's
he went to the leader of
disrespectful.
300 and he asked to be a part of the army. So he tested him. He told him, listen, you could be a part of us, but you can't be a part of this army because you're weak. You cannot thrust that shield. You cannot.
Yo, shout out to the movie 300. That's one of my favorite movies. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Not be a warrior. So what did he do? He sold his people out for the wealth and the fame of this world. So now you see the little hunchback with a bunch of women surrounding him. The same way with Charleston White. You don't see him promoting the bald-headed black chick that's his wife. You see him in vans with a bunch of females around him that would never, ever, ever in real lifetime give him the coochie. They wouldn't. He is the epitome of what it looks like to sell your soul. In life, you reap what you sow. You are the company that you keep. Once I started seeing certain things with Charleston White, I separated my name from his brand. He made the first diss videos on me, not me. I think y'all forgot that because my channel was popping until I ran into academics, Whack 100. Once I started playing with them, this is where the game started playing.
Yeah.
Get on academic show. And the first thing academics do is put out the most ignorant statements or the most ignorant thing that he could find on me. With all the positive stuff that I said, he threw ignorant shit out there.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you though. I remember at one point Hassan was getting like 200,000, 300,000 views, bro. And like then all of a sudden his views did start dropping, like, and then he lost his channel because of Whack 100 allegedly. But Whack 100 even said it out his mouth. You feel me? So that could be like the whole another reason why his views is going down.
Then
But
he didn't even put up the rest of them whole lives. Y'all never even seen the rest of them whole lives. I guess y'all got to go to Spotify. Be careful. Be careful of the company that you keep, because sometimes the people on top, they don't look at you as an ally. They look at you as competition, and they treat you as such. You don't see the difference? You a street dude friendly as the next door neighbor. That's exactly what I want to be. I want to be the freak, the friendly next door neighbor. There's no such thing as a street dude. The streets is washed up. As a matter of fact, you know what's funny? All the street dudes is broke, asking me for money. Swear to God, all of the street dudes
yeah,
is calling my phone, asking me for money. And the sad part about it is, so many of
yeah.
them niggas calling me, asking me for money. I gotta figure out who I could tell no to, or who I could bless with some cash, because there's too many of them, and I can't feed everybody no more. So what we talking about?
My son Hassan said he feeding the streets. You heard? He must been feeding Bronx River. You know what I'm saying?
The
I
niggas in the
don't know. Maybe that's why he was so mad at Bronx River. You feel me? He was dissing his whole community.
streets is broke.
Yeah.
The niggas in the streets is broke. And you know what's crazy? When you go outside, right, and you see them on the street corner, they actually trying to figure out how to fix their face to ask you for some money. Hello.
Recordings just got better.
Oh no.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest just had
Let's talk about it. Y'all want to sit up there and brag about the streets. What's dope about the streets? Remember, the niggas that you see in the streets, that's standing in the streets, is the broke dudes that ain't got no money. They don't have no monies. There's nowhere for them to go. And if they do get a couple of dollars in a gas tank, the only place for these niggas to go in New York City is bum ass City Island. City Island used to be a dope place until all of the losers figured out that all they had to do was drive right across that little bridge, and then everybody could be in the same place acting like they somebody. That's why I don't go to City Island no more.
Nah, that's a fact though, bro. Like, yo, if you go to City Island, bro, if you're from the Bronx, you're going to see somebody bro. Like, that's just a given. And cause that little strip is not that big, you feel me? So like you're gonna run into somebody, you know what I'm saying? And you might run into somebody that you dislike. And it might be a fight. You feel me? Like, City Island is alright and all that, but if I could go somewhere else and have a good time, I would.
I hustled up, got my money up to disappear, not to be seen. I hustled up, I got my money up to disappear, not to be seen.
Nah. My son escaped the hood. That's crazy.
Much love, brother. Appreciate you for showing love to my content. As always, dope topics, content. You speaking real facts and righteousness. Thank you, family. Appreciate you. Thank you for sponsoring this war. And shout out to my family. Y'all make sure y'all definitely support her and go follow up on her page and on her own channel. Thank you, family. Appreciate you always. Tell me nothing about them street dudes, man. Like, what more does it qualify for me to be a street dude? I don't want to be a street dude. I want to be daddy. I want to be daddy. I'm arguing with my daughters. You know what I was arguing with my daughters in the house today? I'm arguing with them because they're little girls, and I'm trying to make them understand that with all these little girls in the house, my house is supposed to be clean. There's a bunch of coochies in the house. My house is supposed to be clean. What? I ain't supposed to wake up. Daddy ain't supposed to wake up. I don't want to be the street dude. I want to be daddy.
Did he just say there's a bunch of coochies in the house and his crib need to be clean? Okay.
You want to be the streets. I want to be daddy. The streets is over with. You can have them. I don't want them back. I burnt them down. I did everything that I could do in the streets. And you know what it made me? A failure. The streets made me a failure. Being home with my wife and my children made me a man. Being in the streets made me a failure. Being at home with my wife and kids made me a man. You can have the streets. No, the
Heard you.
streets ain't a myth. The streets is very real. That was the stupidest thing that Troy Ave said. The streets is not a myth. It's very real. And if you go outside in the jungle, there should be a warning sign telling you that it is very, very real out there. You go outside, you might not come home to your wife and kids. You go outside, you might end up in jail, and your mother may not never see you on the streets again. You go outside, you might find yourself fighting amongst dudes that you used to go to school with, and now y'all enemies, and you try to figure out what's all the beef about. It's safe to say it ain't safe outside. The streets is very, very real. That's like you sitting up there talking about Adolf Hitler is a myth. That's like,
I guess that's why he did this to his backyard, so he don't really have to be outside too much. If he feel like he want to go outside and have a good time, he just go probably crack a beer, get some liquor. I don't. I would burn a spliff, and then just go right in the backyard. What more he need? He got like 1,000 trees back here. You feel me? And like he's saying he don't have to go to Bronx River and chill, even though he be in Bronx River chilling because he do be posting videos and on IG walking around Bronx River with the homies. But hey, y'all know how
like you sitting up there talking about King Leopold. The first, the second, the third is a myth. What are you bugging?
Yo, what's up?
You gonna sit up there and tell me that Saddam Hussein was a myth? No, he's dead.
What's up, Bobby Stone? I appreciate
and who
you,
killed
bro.
them? The Crusaders,
Thank
the colonizers. Mary, I was one of the real ones that asked you to help me, but it's okay. God bless. God is great. Let me tell you something, man. I try to help as many people as I can, but one thing y'all gotta understand is that
who said that?
It gets overwhelming. It gets overwhelming. The amount of people that I'm carrying on my back. That's why it's like you say, when people sit up there and talk about the streets, what streets? Ain't nobody out in the streets but broke people, and the other people that's out in the streets is kill or be killed. It's stick up kids out there. It's crack dealers out there. It's pill pushers out there. It's pimps out there. All the good people are at work. And when they get off, they want to go get them a Budweiser. They want to go play some basketball, watch some sports.
Nice.
In the streets is people that's looking to make a way out of no way. There's nothing left in the streets. Unless you the vendors. Now you got the vendors out there trying to sell their socks. They're trying to sell their tank tops. You got the thieves out there, the hustlers, the boofers. They go into the store. They stealing merchandise. They coming outside trying to sell. Everybody's trying to hustle. Like, what are we talking about? When it comes to the streets, what exactly are we talking about? The streets ain't even loyal to the streets. What are we talking about? The streets have an expiration date. I done seen some of the illest killers get their snot box rocked. Most of the dudes that's in the grave is realer than the dudes that y'all see locked up. And y'all don't even realize it. That's why when people try to sit up there and make fun of me being shot, how? How, Sway? You can't make fun of me being shot. That don't not make me real. It don't take away the history of the pain that I put in these streets. And see, the best part about it is that my catalog, you can't take that away. When those young boys outside see me, that's from the streets. We ain't talking about you internet niggas. We talking about the ones that come from where I come from throughout the Bronx and the city. They heard the rumors of Poppy from Bronx River, but it ain't about that no more. Now, when they see me, they see a symbol of somebody that did something with his.
You know what? I was supposed to I didn't never really bring it up, but I was gonna do an interview with Hassan. You feel me? It was gonna be on a live though. I wanted to do a personal interview, but he wanted to do it on live. Pay him a few dollars. You feel me? Or not a few dollars, a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? for it. I don't know. I didn't do it, but I think I might do it. I think it will be good for the channel. You feel me?
Life.
And for everybody.
The only ones that keep bringing up the streets and sounding ignorant is the ones that can't figure out
Hold up.
how to like.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, I was saying, and for everybody that do support the channel and enjoy Hassan videos like how I do, and some people just wanna watch. You feel me? I think I might do that though. The interview.
If they sell you, I'm outside. We're in front of the store, the bodega. You in front of the bodega? You in front of the big park in Bronx River or the big park in Webster? Are you kidding me?
All 10.
You outside? That's what you call outside? I'm supposed to be.
Yo, who's Jerry? I don't know who that is. Let me know. Who's that? Should I be looking Jerry up? Like, is that
excited because you still in the same neighborhood that you grew up in, that you've been in for 25 years and better? You spent 25 years of your life in the same neighborhood, and you think you in the same neighborhood? You spent 25 years of your life in the same neighborhood. And you proud? You proud? Yeah, I guess your mother should be really proud of you.
Who's Jerry?
Taught you that stupid shit. That bitch still, she's still there too, right? Right. Right. And now y'all try to convince me. Come outside. Come outside. I've been there. I've done that. You got guns. I got scraps. A million mother effers on this planet Earth talk that hard bull because it's all they worth. That's all you worth.
What?
That's all you got? You beating on your chest and you ain't got a dollar in your pocket? Oh, you a gorilla with you're an ape. You're a gorilla. And you ain't got no monies. You got a gun. Bang, bang. You outside. You got a gun on your way.
You got a gun. Bang, bang. Yo, Hassan is really funny to me. I don't know. Maybe because I'm hard, but I think he's funny though.
And you ain't got a dollar in your pocket. You ain't learned nothing from the colonizer.
Yeah, bro. Columbus
went outside with a gun, and he took over the world. You went outside. You stood in front of the bodega, and you ain't got a dollar in your pocket.
Okay, say less. Say less.
And who's laughing at who?
I'm gonna look him up. Word.
Minister Campbell, Tanel, they're playing with your
notifications.
I know they're playing with my notifications. Of course they are.
Batting second, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
On the track, up the wall, see ya.
I hate when the ads be dumb loud.
A gun with no monies. You got a gun with no monies. You got a pew pew. And like niggas is different. Like America went
mad
over
funny, bro.
To Afghanistan, crushed them. You went on the block, backed your ham out, and the police locked you up. Like, what are we talking about? Huh? Y'all didn't see Gaddafi? Muammar Gaddafi? Y'all didn't see? Y'all didn't see what Obama did to him? We sent them troops over there. Y'all didn't see Gaddafi? Muammar Gaddafi? Whoa, but I see what you did to little Mike and Ray, right? See the different scales? You see the different scales? Y'all sitting up there making jokes, talking about, oh, they cave beasts. Listening to Charleston White dumbass talking about, we wasn't in no caves. I know.
Drop a like on this video, you heard?
Diamonds. That's why they got all the oil reserves. That's why they got all the gold.
Smash that like button.
Oil, diamonds. That's what y'all call God, right? That's what y'all worship, right? That's what you living for, right? Huh? See, it was stupid men like Charleston White that passed stupid conversations onto y'all that made y'all dumb. Because the reality of it is, you all living in a cave when you living in a tenement building. That's a cave. You all living in a cave when you living in the projects. That's a cave. You living in rocks. You living in rocks. Your building is rocks. They just made it comfortable for you by putting a toilet bowl in there. Then they gave you a faucet. And then you tricked yourself into saying it's too hot outside. So most niggas in the hood, you know when they go outside? When the sun goes down. And then when the sun goes down, they become maniacs because all day they hid inside the house with the ACs running to cool their body off. When in fact when the sun hits your body, it makes your sweat out all the impurifications inside your body. The toxins come out of your body when you sweat. But you inside your house with the AC running, sleeping all day like a vampire.
Yo, so hold on. Am I missing something? Did somebody, Bobby Stone, yo, they probably called Hassan to come to the city island. He shook, scared, so he came on here to let everybody know based on this video. Yo, so my son is getting threatened? Is that like Hassan should be blinking like twice and shit in this video? Like, am I like, you know what I'm saying? I had a few things to do, so I'm fake late. Like this did somebody tell him to pull up to City Island to catch the fade to get it shaking? Like, uh, that's crazy, bro. Cause he do these videos and he's like usually if they not like mainstream, he'll call out their name, and if they don't really got no buzz or platform, he's just gonna throw shade. So
Who
I don't
told you
know.
that? Huh? It's in your blood. It's in your blood. See, Charleston, when you're going to steal my shit and you're going to speak it, you got to speak it like me. You can't throw it out there like you sounding smart, but you're not really educated.
Yeah, I do need to, Bird. I do.
See, because in the wintertime, you don't get vitamin D from the sun. On top of the fact that when you look up at the skies, it's always chemtrails blocking out the sun.
And listen, y'all, I'm fake new to these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I be trying to put the hashtags and everything. The lives, I'm real new to the lives. You feel me? So you know what I mean? Bear with me. You feel me? Thank you for the, you know what I'm saying, the advice, bro.
So the best time for you to start getting this sun is right now. You ever sat your cell phone in the sun on an 80 and 90 degree day and tried to use it? The sun shuts your phone down. It fries it. When you go to use it, it tells you that your cell phone is overheated.
Yeah, I'm trying
for it to cool down. You ever watch Super Friends? Spider-Man, The Amazing Friends, Iceman, and Firestar? You notice that Firestar, she turns into what? Fire. Huh? That's you. You trying to cool off when you're supposed to heat up. You trying to cool off when you're supposed to heat up. It's been baking in my house. I ain't turned my AC on yet.
Nah, he bugging. It's too hot for that.
Now, let me tell y'all something, right? Because there's a lot of talk going around. And I'm going to stand on what I said. Because some of you women, you get into your emotions. You get it. I did good raising my kids by yourself. Yeah, you did a good job for you to have done it by yourself. But the mission is still incomplete. It takes a village. See, because a lot of people that's running around, your job is a cover-up. That means that you learned how to pay bills. Congratulations. And you being proud, you sent your kids to college just like me. You sent them off to be educated by the colonizer. And you happy? You didn't send your kid out there. Your kid didn't create a college. And your kid is not educating the masses. No, your kid went to go get a job from the colonizer to work on the new plantation of the new world order. This is the new world order.
Nah, facts though. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, he right though. Like, bro, they sent us to school just so we could get ready to work. Yeah, of course, education is the key and everything, but they just really preparing us to work for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, And that's why you got to go to college to go for business and management, marketing, and all that when you get to college. But I feel like they should start that young, you know what I'm saying, when you're young. So by the time you like 18, 19, 20, you already have an idea of, what you want to do. But you feel me?
And you're happy. And you're happy to work until you're 70 years old.
Hell no, not me. You bugging.
See, I'm getting sick and tired of you women talking about you doing this all alone, but you still having sex. And the problem is that you got come through niggas that need a place to stay, that'll come through and stay with you for a year and a half, stay with you for 6 months, stay with you for 3 years. You got come through niggas. So you keep screaming on social media, I'm doing all this by myself. Nah, you wasn't doing all this by yourself. You had a man or you had a bunch of men, and through their journey of making your toes throw up gang signs while your feet is in the air and your legs is cocked wide open, you didn't take the time out to have them men sitting up there educating your children, teaching them the little bit that they knew in life. Or maybe they didn't know nothing in life. They was just man enough to get stiff and go up in you. I get in you.
Hey,
You
yo.
didn't require nothing for them to teach your children in your journey of life and opening up your legs. And that's where the problem lies at. I don't care if you raised your children and they went to college. The mission is still complete. I know what it's like to be raised without my father. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing my mother could do about that except for give him to me. I remember the empty feelings when my father wasn't around and he wasn't doing his job because he was a dope fiend. And me trying to figure out, was he alive? Was he safe? How was he feeling? Why he wasn't calling me? You can never, ever, ever take away, or replace those empty feelings of them fathers not being there. But your pride and your ego will make you sit up there and say, well, I did a good job. No, you didn't. You failed your children. You did a good job raising them by yourself, but did you sign up to raise them by yourself and have them looking in the mirror and saying, where's my daddy at and why my daddy don't love me? Why my daddy ain't here for my first graduation? Why my daddy...
Yo, who's he talking about, bro? Like, this is the shade where he be throwing. I want to know who's he directed this to, bro. He don't just be talking for nothing. You feel me? This is literally for somebody, for real.
Ain't here for my birthday? Why my daddy ain't here for open school night? Why my daddy won't buy me a pair of sneakers? You can't replace those feelings, and you can't take those feelings away. And me as a man, knowing what it's like not to have my father in my life, I'm not gonna let you females sit up there and act like those children wasn't feeling the same thing I was feeling, and every other nigga that I knew was feeling. Y'all gotta stop that.
Let them know how.
There's an emptiness that you feel when your other half is not there. So just admit it, you females out there. No matter how good you did, you failed your children when their father wasn't there. And he failed them too.
Trifling.
When they had to figure these streets out, especially when you living in the hood, your kids got to figure out how to survive the streets from a woman. Your children, your boys have to figure out how to survive the streets from a woman.
All right, look, we're going to skip ahead.
That's foul within itself.
We're going to skip ahead. We need to find some juicy stuff.
To an early grave, but they sent them to the penitentiary. When you send your sons outside because you want them to get out of your hair, because they getting on your nerves and you want some me time, you sending them outside to an early grave. Because now, the older dudes, right? See, because dudes my age, I got beef right now.
I knew it. He got beef right now.
Some of the dudes my age done been through a lot where they don't want to be going outside and doing reckless shit and reckless. They cowards. They want all of the act.
We knew it. So this beef, maybe they was like, yo, pull up outside, bro. Meet me at City Island so we could get it shaking. You feel me? Yeah, we knew it was for somebody, bro.
All the niggas my ages and older.
Like the internet beef doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? The beef they be having like with Whack 100, DJ Academic, so AK-47, those beefs don't count, bro. This is real outside beef he's probably talking about.
Cowards. They want all the respect for what they did in the past, but they ain't willing to do it again. So now you got the niggas like Five Guard. I'm gonna use him for an example, right? He'll be 40 years old, and
Little
he'll be
dirty
in a set.
YouTubers is
Like he'll be up
crazy,
under
bro.
the nigga that I said, the Jets, right? He'll be up under the Jets, La Brim, and then what he'll do is
That's
when he
OD.
falls out with La Brim, or La Brim said ain't popping no more because La Brim is in jail, then he'll be 40
Little dirty YouTubers is crazy, bro. That's fucked up.
years old, and he'll jump over to trendy, which is sex, money, murder, right? And you got to understand something. Niggas is still living in the streets because they try to figure out how to make a way out of no way. So now what he doing is, because the older niggas don't want no smoke, what they're doing is they're waiting for the new recruits.
Okay,
they're looking for the K-Flocks. That's angry, that's raised by a single mother. The angry K-Flock, you know, the one that's in jail right now, facing the rest of his life, and they looking and they waiting for the Zaymunners. Yeah, they want the Zaymunners around because the Zaymunners is not having it. And like y'all seen in the video, when I had them in a hotel and I was doing an interview, the older nigga was corrupting the minds of the younger niggas. Now, the crazy part about it is the indictments came through and all the young boys went to jail, but the old nigga is still on the block. The Five Guards is still on the block looking to recruit more young little boys. And it's crazy because the Five Guards learned new tricks. They got tricks like where they could shoot themselves and have 3 felonies and get probation. Plexico went to jail. Lil Wayne went to jail. Joel Santana went to jail. I could tell you all these famous celebrities that went to jail. This nigga he hit himself with the smoking gun and got probation. In the mix of being part of an indictment that his name never even came up in. Now you know you gotta be nice and then still throwing up a 40-year-old.
Yeah, Five Guys,
your
bro.
sons outside in the streets. They are looking for new recruits. Now here's the problem. Some of these little boys be good little boys, right? But after you get beat up, jumped.
Didn't Five Guy was he cool with Five Guy at one point before he started violating him? Or something, or like he was like helping him with a platform or something, or maybe it was somebody else. I'm not sure, bro.
Beat up, jumps, beat up every time you go outside because you got to weather the storm. The storm is the hood. And when you get fed up and you can't take it no more because mama keeps sending you outside to an early grave so she can have some me time, now you got to pick a side. Now you find that friend that's situated in the street and he take a liking to you. So now when you shooting the fair one outside, he's standing behind you. So now that he's standing behind you, everybody ain't jumping you. Now you can really, really fight without being scared because you know the kid that keep beating you up, he really can't beat you. But you know he got access to a gun. His older brother's a shooter, but now you got somebody standing behind you, and it ain't your bitch ass mother. Your mother's in the house with her legs cocked open.
Whoa, hold on. What the fuck?
Throwing up gang signs. So now you in the streets learning how to survive in the ghetto with nobody smiling.
Nah, Haas is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, watch this one because he dropped this last night. You feel me? So let's watch this. This is what Mano. This is what Mano. You know what I'm saying? He got beef with Mano. So.
Well, it's starting to look like the streets is back, Mano. It's safe to say it ain't safe outside.
Terrifying moment at Hilltop Playground. This is out in Brooklyn. All happened last night. Gunfire rang out, striking 2 young girls.
Yeah, those little girls were not the intended target. They are expected to be okay, but police are still...
I'm going to skip it just in case.
At the wrong place. At the wrong time. But the crazy part about it is the kids was at the playground. So my question is, was the kids at the wrong place at the wrong time? Or was the shooters at the wrong place at the wrong time? It's safe to say it ain't safe outside.
Shani and Dan, good morning to both of you. Those 2 victims, those young...
I know he want to put the news in, but that should be fucking up my video. Somebody, Bird said, watching Hassan on YouTube is like wrestling. That dude then had at least 60 beefs in these YouTube streets. Fags, bro. And then the new beef he got is with the Danza Project. I don't know if y'all watched the Danza Project, but it's a I think he's Spanish, the Spanish guy with the beard. You feel me? He got beef with him now, so he added on to the roster. You know what I'm saying? Look what he said. Do you notice that he always blamed the girls? Yeah, he do, bro. He do, bro. Cause he got some, the past trauma and all that. You feel me? So we gonna catch him some slack though. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Haas. We gonna catch him some slack.
Little girls were
He just Oh wait, you talking about with this? Wait, hold on.
Shot here on this playground. Thankfully, they are conscious and alert this morning. But as you mentioned, police say 2 gunmen are still at large, and they were seemingly looking for someone else. A barrage of gunfire rang out on a Brooklyn.
Hold on, I don't know. I'm blindsided. I don't know anything about these girls. So that's why you mentioned that. Hold up.
Street last night, leaving 2 innocent children, just 9 and 11 years old, injured. Police say it happened just after 9 o'clock at a playground near Dean Street and Saratoga Avenue in Brownsville. The young girls were playing as one of their mothers watched from a park bench when they suddenly got caught in the crossfire.
A preliminary investigation reveals that there were possibly 2 shooters that fired at least 6 rounds in the direction the children were playing.
The 9-year-old was shot in the leg and the 11-year-old was shot in the back. Both were taken to Brookdale Hospital by family members to be treated for their injuries. The younger victim was later transported to Maimonides Hospital. Both girls are in stable condition. Detectives say they were unintended targets who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
But that's what you said, Mano, right? You wanted to bring the streets back. You even shaded the people.
Yeah, I'm confused as hell right now, bro. So, okay, so what does Mano got to do with this shooting? What?
People that was in the house on computers telling them to come outside. Well, Mano, they heard your voice. They came outside. And when they came outside, this is what happens. This is what happened.
Time.
So at this time, we're exploring multiple avenues of possible motives for this type of incident, but we're not going to rule out gang-related incidents that are problematic to this particular area in Brooklyn.
The double shooting comes amid a troubling trend of children falling victim to growing youth violence. Yesterday, we learned that a 12-year-old boy was arrested in connection with the death of 14-year-old Josiah Guy, who was shot and killed in an apartment in Brownsville on Sunday morning. He was charged with manslaughter, criminally negligent homicide, and criminal possession of a weapon. Police have not detailed the circumstances surrounding the shooting, but the New York Post has reported that the suspect is believed to be the victim's younger cousin. Some who live in the neighborhood, now plagued by at least 2 violent shootings in 1 week, are calling for more NYPD supervision.
I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm hurt because there's local children that are in this park all the time. We want preventive. We're looking for preventive so this don't happen.
Yeah, and here's something I want to point out now that it's
They
light
shot the
out and you can
babies?
see more of the playground. Police mentioned during yesterday's press conference that these pairs of shoes, these Crocs, were left behind on the playground here as those kids, those children.
That's fucked up. Like, you gotta be some ignorant niggas to be doing this during daylight with the kids outside. Is crazy, bro. Like, yo, it's too hot out. It's hot outside, and then niggas go outside and just don't know how to act, bro.
Ran away for safety when they heard those gunshots. And as you probably heard during those remarks yesterday, police haven't identified a motive, but they are investigating whether this shooting is gang related. Sources told the New York Post that the shooters were both seen riding scooters. For now, though, we're live here in Brownsville.
It was
Dan,
kids?
back to you.
All right, Brayla, thank you very much. Still
Riding scooters. All right, man. Listen, I was prepared to just be watching Hassan and then a new, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was talking about
searching for those suspects in that shooting out in Brownsville, Brooklyn.
You didn't use your muscle to make sure that the goons outside wasn't going to air out the babies.
So what does this have to do with Mano though?
See, it brings me back when I was sitting down doing my video some years back with Lucky Dawn. And he asked me, he said, "Yo, Haas, who do you think you are? The vigilante blogger?"
The
Yo, Luck, I think you
vigilante
was on to something.
blogger.
I am the vigilante blogger. And see, everybody always bragging about who's real and who's not and keeping it real. But how real is this? When you got grown men seeing babies getting aired out from different sections in Brooklyn, and 2 or 3 days in a row. It's safe to say it ain't safe outside. So now that Mano convinced these little kids to come outside, you gonna get quiet when they on their way to the hospital? What is that, the Brooklyn way?
But how is Mano connected with this? He's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I don't even know why I'm trying to connect the dots because there's no connection in these dots. You feel me? Mano came out with a song, but I mean, like, yo, Hassan hate Mano so much, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, nah, but for real, like, come on now. Like, we gotta do better, bro. Like, the babies just getting hit. They said the shooters was ran off on the scooter. So what, they was kids too? I gotta go and watch because I skipped the first part of the news when he first put it in his video. But
watching Lisa Evers get up with NYPD and the FBI 5 o'clock in the morning, it shakes and bothers my soul. To see these young kids carted away, going to jail for decades. But as
that's a nice little LED setup right
as a civilian, not as a real nigga, but as a civilian, at some point and at some time, I realized that us grown men have to take a stand, and us grown men have to learn how to be chiefs and leaders of the village and let that street bull crap go. Because the reality of it is, a choice has to be made and a line has to be drawn. Will our babies become a casualty of war because our babies is killing babies? See how we became the pandemic within the pandemic, and we still are the pandemic after the pandemic? Even the streets is tired of the streets. Stop letting these rappers convince you to go outside when it ain't safe to be outside. The playground, the parks, is supposed to be the safest place on this planet. It's supposed to be a neutral ground for our babies to go outside so that they can escape the stresses that go on inside the house. Whether it be the R. Kelly of an uncle that's in their living room, or the abusive stepfather, or the abused mother. When those kids go outside to play, it's supposed to be safe for them. The playground where our children play is supposed to be safer than the airport, but it's not. But like you said, Mano, you want to bring the streets back. Then you antagonize the kids and you tell them to go outside where you know it's not safe in those Brooklyn streets. I'm starting to think, who sent you? CIA, FBI, DEA, or you just sent by Satan? Because I don't see you sending your son in the danger zone. I told you before, drop him off in the Bronx to see if he make it with his pretty ass.
Whoa!
Hit that like button.
What the kind of statement is that? All right. Let me see. Let's see. I want to go. We could go back to what we was watching before. Hassan be saying some crazy shit sometimes, bro. Why would he even say that with his pretty ass? Is crazy, bro. What's wrong with this man, bro? Hold up. Them little YGs ain't listening to no Mano. That's a fact. Yo, what's good? We're good, DF Damo. What's the word, bro? We out early. You know what I'm saying? We doing this early. Them little YGs ain't listening. Oh, yeah, that's a fact. He can't help himself. Man. Ayo, the booty bandit strikes again. Oh, that's crazy right there, bro. All right, so let's go back to this live right here where we started off at.
Saving time and money on business travel is easy with Navan. Once you
Hold up. Yo, I'm maneuvering this thing, yo. Shout out to me, yo. Smash the like button, everybody. Give me
His
smash
platform.
the like button right
Sonetta
now.
had all the scholars on his platform, and he asked me, "What you specialize in?" I said, "Life." He couldn't understand it because them niggas was talking about back to Africa. When I realized I had to go back to the hood in the ghetto, where nobody's smiling. The ghetto. Nobody's smiling. The ghetto. That's why I said, man, y'all support me. Y'all support my message. It is what it is. That Cash App is $ Hassan Campbell. If everybody put $1 in that, it'll keep
Cash
me
App
afloat.
so
YouTube ain't
insane,
paying.
you heard?
And they keep playing with the numbers. I get better with time like wine. You want to survive these streets? Navigate through them. You see ignorance on the street corner, you go in the opposite direction. When you go outside, you
I like that. I like that T-shirt he got on.
You stay away from the corner stores.
I don't know about the
bucket
bucket
hat.
hat.
You need something. If you know you need something for tonight, you know you. And I'm even with the grown men. If you know you want a Budweiser, you know you want your roll-ups, you know you want your snacks because your favorite TV shows is coming on. You go get that shit early in the day. You go get it early in the day. You don't go back outside at nighttime because most of the dudes that go back outside, that's when they don't make it back home. See, this is the stuff that they don't teach you. When you go outside to go get sun, you go in the area, you go to the parks, you go in the areas, find you a new area where the troublemakers don't go. Find you a new area where the troublemakers don't hang out.
That's going to be hard.
I didn't come to rock you to sleep. I came to wake you up. You know how many dudes? Let me tell you something. Why dudes be glorifying these streets? Dante, Wisdom, Tax for Mr. Campbell.
What did you say about Nicki Minaj?
This Wall family appreciate you. And this live is why you #1, and that's why they hate. Thank you on MRCBH365. Appreciate you, family. Let me tell you something, man. I want y'all to understand something. In New York, you can't have a gun in New York.
Hell no.
Outside in the hood without your gun, you're a fool.
And I get caught.
If you in the hood and you outside in the hood and you don't have your gun on, you're a fool. You are a fool. You're outgunned. Dudes is in their house printing up guns and they printing them up to use it. They want to rock your snap box and hit them in the hit with the headshot. They coming for the headshot, the headshot. They coming for the headshot.
Yo, my shit is glitching OD. I'm trying to get it together. My fault.
They coming for the headshot. It's like a lottery. In the hood, somebody's going to hit the lottery. And when they hit the lottery, it's going to be yellow tape. It's going to be doctors. It's going to be police. It's going to be sirens. It's going to be the hospital. And if you're real lucky, you might find yourself in a freezer. And after the freezer, you in the church with the pastor singing over your body. We shall overcome. And right after that, there'll be candles. Rest in peace t-shirts.
That's what I'm saying.
And,
like,
yo, the best part about it, y'all want to hear the best part about you getting murdered? When they catch the nigga that turns your TV off, he's going to go to jail. And niggas is going to be on the corner, and guess what they're going to be saying on social media? Free my nigga. Welcome to the hood. Free my nigga. They want them to free the nigga that rocks your snot box. He hit him in the head with the headshot. Fuck. I'm different. It's safe to say it ain't safe outside. The freaks
smash
come
that
out at
like button,
night.
everybody. It's in the
The freaks come out at night.
Yeah, you heard.
But every once in a while, you get your snot box rocked in broad daylight. Don't compare these other dudes to me. They can't compare to me. That's why I was like losing my mind yesterday, sitting back watching social media. I couldn't understand how so many people was going crazy over Nicki Minaj getting arrested at an airport for a little bit of whether it was some weed or some.
Yeah, this is what I was waiting for. I wanted to see what he said about Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? We already covered the Charleston White. If y'all missed that, y'all could rerun the video. You feel me?
It was candy.
Everybody that's watching, you smash that like button, share this video. You know what I'm saying? It's free. Share this video and smash the like button. You feel me? It helped me out a lot. You heard?
In the black.
And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Smash subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying, as well.
Community, that became the biggest topic? That was the biggest topic. Nicki Minaj getting arrested? And I'm like, yo, you know, Nicki Minaj is beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. I love Nicki and hate Nicki at the same time because I can't fail to understand how she would support her brother, knowing what he did to that little girl. And if y'all don't know about her brother, he was worse than R. Kelly. He was worse than R. Kelly. He was 10 times worse than R. Kelly. And Nicki Minaj paid for his lawyer. What he did to that little girl, y'all should read it up. I don't even want to describe it because I might get in trouble from YouTube, but from describing how he violated her. And then Nicki Minaj's alter ego. See, this is something that she don't say no more because I think because of me, I used to get in Nicki's ass back in my early days of YouTube. She used to call herself Roman. Roman. Remember that? Listen to her old songs. Roman. You know who Roman was? Roman Polanski. You know what Roman Polanski is on the run for? Same shit R. Kelly did. Roman fled overseas so he couldn't face court in America. That's Nicki Minaj's alter ego. Her baby father. He's worse than R. Kelly. He's worse than R. Kelly. So now it's like outside of Meek Mills, she has a fetish for them type of people. She has a fetish for R. Kelly's and Africa Bambaataa. She has a fetish for them. I love her because she our sister, but I hate her at the same time because there's something evil about her, and that ain't normal.
I mean, I ain't gonna
and now
lie.
her son is being raised by a predator.
I mean, that is kind of crazy though. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the whole Roman thing. I would have to look that up, do my own research. But yeah, like the whole fact, like the brother thing, and then like the husband thing. Yeah, it is a little.
And while she was going viral on the news, there was young boys in Chicago, DC, New Orleans, all over America, on their way to the morgue. We got to pick and choose our topics. But being that we're talking about Nicki Minaj, I really want to get on topic with Nicki Minaj. See, what Nicki Minaj is, right? Where she messed up.
Supercharge your business with the all-new Shopify.
I feel like he kind of holding back. I like when he talking crazy. You feel me? Like that's the side of Hassan I like to see, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, spice this shit up. You heard?
During COVID, Nicki Minaj made a video, and she was talking about how her cousin, when it took that shot, and it made her cousin's balls damn near explode. They got big, and it was like side effects that happened, is what she said. When she did that, she broke the oath. Huh? When Nicki Minaj went on the internet and she spoke out and she made that statement, she broke the oath. So now
She said that?
Nicki think that her handlers and the powers that be forgot what she did. She knew that when she made it to the level of success that she made it, that she wasn't supposed to speak on certain topics and go against the agenda, and she did. And now she got to reap what she cut, what she sowed. And see, they realized that Nicki Minaj, they made her so big that she got the barbs. And the barbs turned her into a superpower. Y'all got to understand, some of these celebrities today is way stronger than Malcolm X was. Way stronger than Marcus Garvey was. So what if Nicki Minaj told her 100 million barbs, we're going to do this today? That's too much power. So now Nicki Minaj got to watch over her back because they coming for her. And they already got different, never in the history of rap have you ever seen so many female rappers. Nicki Minaj they're trying to replace her with the Ice Spices. They're trying to replace her with the Gorillas. They're trying to replace her with the little Dusty Hood Booger, the one I call Sexy Red.
Yo, Dusty Hood Booger, Sexy Red is wild. I think what they trying to do, I just think they trying to like dumb down the female rap, you know what I'm saying? But that's why we gotta uplift the Lottos, cause Lotto can rap. Megan Thee Stallion got bars. Doja Cat even have bars. You feel me? Well, who else? Like, and then Nicki, like I heard she was bringing out like Bia and like other like trash rappers. You know what I'm saying? So like we just gotta uplift the ones that actually know how to rap. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's they're trying to dumb
They're
it
coming
down.
for her spot. Nicki Minaj is 41 years old and she's still on top. She don't have to drop another album again for the rest of her life. She still got enough music to last her for the rest of her life, and the bombs ain't going nowhere.
That's a fact, though.
So now this is why she's going through little shit with them finding drugs on her airplane. Nicki Minaj been traveling at the airport for all these years and they ain't been finding no drugs. And now they finding drugs, and she
and I actually did a video on that. I reacted to that. So if y'all haven't seen that video, you know what I'm saying, scroll down on the channel. You feel me? Show some love and go watch the Nicki Minaj video.
Amsterdam?
That I did.
You telling me they found weed and she was in Amsterdam and she ended up in a jail cell? Something just ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right.
What he got in his love.
And everybody that's rocking with me, that's watching this live, man, I got new exclusive footage coming on patreon.com. I'm going to need y'all support. My peoples, are you with me? Where you at? In the front, in the back, Killer Bees on attack. Nicki Minaj is being replaced right in front of her face. So you got to understand something. There's a lesson in that glass bottle with P. Diddy. They'll build you up, but then they'll break you back down. They'll build you up, but then they'll break you back down.
Not about to get going on P. Diddy real quick.
Leave with it in Amsterdam.
Let me see if he gonna go in on P. Diddy real quick. Let me just see.
Bounced. Beyonce can't wait to get away from Jay-Z ugly ass so she can go get some young NFL balls.
Yo, I just skip it, bro. I swear I didn't even know that was about to. I'm looking for P Diddy, bro. Yo, nah, Hassan is comedy, bro. What? Yo, why he say that for?
You think she don't want that NFL pickle?
Bro,
she watching all them dudes that's muscular. They got their muscles popping out. They all stocky. She watching them basketball players like John Morant, and they gotta go home to Jay-Z. That ain't Jay-Z no more. That's Jigga.
Nah, bro, soundtrack. What?
Jigga. Yeah. Nigga gotta realize you gotta give the female something to look at. That's why I'm getting back in shape. You have to give the ladies something to look at.
You nigga said, yo, that's why I gotta get back in shape. You heard? Like, bro, what? Nah, Hassan is funny, bro. He really is, man.
Watching all the females going to get their BBLs done, and then you running around here with the big belly like me. No, it's summertime. Can't be jumping in the pool with a tank top on trying to hide your belly.
Yeah.
Then you get wet. You got the wet t-shirt on and now the wet t-shirt hugging your body, and you look like a pregnant woman, and you're a man.
Listen, I'm ending this, bro. Like, all right, bro. Hassan is hilarious. Maybe we pick it back up in a little bit. It's early. I just wanted to get on live. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's been watching. You know what I'm saying? Showing love. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get on here and give it a nice early live. You feel me? I'll probably drop another reaction after this. I'll probably switch up the topic too and drop another video. You feel me? I'm gonna go live maybe like 7-ish, you know what I'm saying? Late night, so I could throw in the LEDs, catch a vibe. You feel me? But I will drop another video. So I appreciate everybody who's been rocking for this whole live. We was on here for like an hour, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody share this live, smash the like button, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, smash that sub button, you feel me? And nah, this was dope. You feel me? I'm just, I'm getting my feet wet with this live shit. So I appreciate everybody and everybody that was giving me advice on how to do this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see y'all in the next video, and I'll see y'all in the comments. Let's get it.